In this video, we're going to create a simple food menu that we can use on a smartphone, a handheld device, or tablet devices. We're going to start with the scene editor. We're going to create scenes for each of the pages in the food menu. So here we can see the home page. This is basically the first page that comes up on the menu. And in this page, there's a link that when you click on this menu, it's going to bring you to the list of items on the menu. So when you click on that, it's going to go to this menu grid. This is the second scene that we created, which shows you 4 food items. Now when you click on each of these items, it's going to go to its own page, which is where you can put in details of the food item, like nutrition information, price, and any other description that you might want, and it's a bigger image of that food item. Now for each of these food items, we have our own scene. So that's the first one, second one, third one, and fourth one. And for each of them, we have a button to click on to bring us back to the main list of food items. There's also a home button here that when you click on it, it's going to bring you back to the very first page. Now let's take a look at how this is set up. First thing, we have a resource, which is basically our background image. And we have a label here, which is this menu label that we made interactive. So we just assign the name for it and put a check mark on the interactive box so that we can use it as a button. Click on the name of the scene and basically drag this target icon over to that menu. And you can see it highlighted. So the name of that button is going to appear here. And the command is go to scene, which redirects us to another scene, and the scene is the menu grid, which is this one. And to select that, you go to the list of scenes right here under the toolbox, look for it there, and click on it, and basically drag it over there. Now for the rest of the menu, let's go to the menu grid. We do pretty much the same thing. We make each of the elements here interactive, so we have 4 images here and 1 button, and we make each of them interactive. So when you click on the item, you can set the definition to put in a name and click the interactive, and all of these items will be activated as for the interactivity. So that when you click on the main name of the scene, you can go to events and add your events and associate each of the items there, the interactive items or objects, and assign them a scene to go to. So this home button navigates back to the welcome scene, and each of the items, the food items, redirects to each of the own scenes of the food items. And for each of them food items, we just have a resource here, but of course you can add some other stuff in here, like text descriptions and other sub images and any other stuff that you want to basically put on the menu, or like designs, maybe borders, background images, even animated or videos that you include there for the food item. We also have this button here, so this is basically the only interactive element in this scene, which brings you back. You take a look at the events, which brings us back to the menu grid. So that's how we create the scenes. Now you basically just have to assign the main scene into a timeline so that when you run it on the signage player, let's click over to the timelines. As we can see here, this Resto 1 campaign has just a full screen, and I just assigned the scene, the main scene, into the timeline. Next, we're going to look at how this actually works on a mobile device or a handheld device. Let's take a look at that. Okay, so now we're going to test the campaign that we created on a handheld device. This is just a regular smartphone. Now you just want to install the Signage Player app on your device. Now I've already registered this with the with the account that I created the campaign in. So I'm just going to launch the signage player. And you're going to see that we're here on the main screen, or the home page. And when I tap on the menu button or link there, it's going to bring me to the food items that we set up in the second scene. Now if you click on the home button there, it's going to bring you back to the main page. So just click back to it, and each of these items you can click on them and it's going to bring you to the scene for that item, and click on the, or tap on the back button there and click on the next one, and you can go back again, click on the next one and the other one there. Okay, so that's basically it. That's how your food menu works. You can probably install this on a bigger device like an iPad that's like 10 inches, that has a 10-inch screen. It's going to look a whole lot better, and it could be a replacement for your standard paper menus.